Hi everyone, Jen again. This discussion is on fire education. The last discussion we talked about fire prevention and how I believe that the two go hand in hand. So more specifically regarding education, I would like to talk about Sparky the dog. Did you know that Sparky has been NFPA's mascot for the last 63 years? And he has been able to teach in many different medias, um, children and adults alike, a lot of different things about fire safety. So when I was going over information that he teaches, he actually has quite the educational plan, and it starts with teaching children about smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, how they work, why they're there, how to check them with an adult, when the batteries need to be replaced, and how often the actual device needs to be replaced. He also talks about having an escape plan, about drawing a picture of your house and picking multiple ways to get out if there's an emergency. He talks about if you touch a door and you feel that it's hot, there might be fire on the other side. Leave it closed and find a different way out. Just like us firefighters need multiple means of egress, so do the kids. So there's different forms of teaching and different ways that people remember things. Paramedic school, we have mnemonics for everything, you know. So they teach children in ways, catchy terms, things that rhyme, easily said, easily remembered. So for instance, don't hide, get outside. When there's smoke, stay low and go. These are all catchy, but the kids remember it. They also talk about, after having the escape plan, that everybody should follow it, stay low and go, and then you meet out front of the house. So you have your meeting point, and then you call 911. They talk about only using 911 for emergency calls. So they teach the children that it's not a, they try to teach the children that it's not a joke. Not sure why some of the calls come in do. Apparently we need to reach more people in that aspect. They also talk about, Sparky talks to them about what happens if your clothes catch on fire. First most important rule, and almost with anything, if you're going to teach someone anything, you should teach them why they need to know, or why it's important to know all of the aspects around the information. So if your clothes catch fire, not only what do you do, but don't do. So their first thing that they emphasize is not to run, but to stop, drop, and roll, and keep your face covered. So when you're out at the schools and you're teaching all of these same things, try to keep the same attitude that Sparky does. And if you can, give every kid that you come in contact with some sort of something that will remind them of you, whether it's a plastic fire hat or a sticker or some sort of material. Chances are these kids are going to bring that stuff home, and the parents are going to ask the child. And this actually, with that discussion, it does a couple of things. When the parents ask the children recall the information, which reinforces the education that you gave them, and it extends the education to more people. And don't forget, when you're out there teaching fire safety, to add seasonal safety tips. So anyway, that's it for fire education for now. Just a brief overview, and have a good shift. Stay safe.